Today on our 2017 Toyota Sienna, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the CURT Class 3 Custom Fit Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13105. So here's what our hitch looks like fully installed. The cross tube is going to stick out just below the bumper and it is going to be visible. And it is a Class 3 hitch, so it is going to give us that 2-inch by 2-inch opening. Our hitch is going to feature a reinforced collar, not only giving it added strength, but a nice clean finished look. It's going to use a standard 5/8 pin and clip. They're not included, but you can pick one up on our website using part number PC3. Now as far as the safety chain loops go, it's going to be a plate style welded to the bottom of the receiver tube, and as you can see, we're not going to have any trouble getting most size hooks on or off. Our hitch is going to feature a 350-pound tongue weight along with 3,500 pounds of gross trailer weight rating. Now it is designed to use with weight distribution systems, and that's going to jump up the tongue weight to 500 pounds and the trailer weight rating up to 5,000 pounds. Now I just want to mention you always want to double check your vehicle's owner's manual to make sure that your Sienna can handle that amount of weight. Now I'd like to give you a few measurements that will help you when deciding for accessories for your new hitch, such as a ball mount, bike rack, or a cargo carrier. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the outermost edge of the bumper, it's going to be 6 inches. Now from the ground to the inside top edge of the receiver tube opening, that's going to be right about 12 inches. Now that we've gone over some of the features and details, let's show you how we get it installed. To begin our installation, we're going to need to remove the appearance panel underneath our trunk pan here, and we're going to have 5 bolts on the very edge towards the back, holding it in place. I'm going to be using a 10mm socket to remove these bolts. Now we're also going to have a few plastic screw type fasteners that are holding it in place. And there's going to be 2 in the back, 1 on each side, and then 1 towards the back of our vehicle here on each side. So there's going to be a total of 4. Then we'll be using a Phillips head screwdriver to remove them. And we're going to repeat that for the other 3 remaining fasteners. Now we're going to have some pushpin fasteners that we're also going to have to remove as well. And there's going to be a total of 7 of them, 1 here, here, 2 in the center, and then a few more on the left side. Now the way we're going to take these out is I'm going to take a flathead screwdriver and we're going to pop the center section out to release the clip. And then we can take out the rest of the clip. Now we're going to repeat that for all the remaining fasteners. And we're going to go ahead and set this panel aside for now. The next step is going to be lowering our exhaust, and we don't want it to let it hang down too low, so I'm going to be taking a strap to help support it. Now the easiest way to lower it down would be to come to our rubber isolators here, and we're going to have to remove the hanger out of the rubber isolator. Now to help me with that, I'm going to take a little bit of penetrating oil, and I'm just going to spray a little bit on there, and it'll help it slide off a little easier. Now we're going to have this one hanger that's directly in front of the tailpipe, and then if we go back to the muffler, we're going to have one that's also attached to the driver's side of the muffler. Slide the isolator off. And that'll give us plenty of room to get our hitch in place now. On each side of our frame, we're going to have several black stickers and 1 rubber plug. Now we're going to need to remove the stickers because they're going to have the factory weld nuts underneath. Now the plug right here can go ahead and stay in place. So I'm just going to take a flathead screwdriver. You can take a utility knife or anything you have around to help get this sticker off. And as you can see, we have a weld nut inside the frame, and that's going to be our mounting location. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the rest of these stickers as well as the other side. Now we did have the stickers covering up our weld nuts, so there shouldn't be any debris or any dirt in there, but just in case you didn't have the stickers or they do look a little dirty, I'm going to take a little bit of penetrating oil and I'm going to spray it inside my weld nut. Then I'm going to come back with a nylon brush and I'm going to clean out all the debris. Now if you need one of these nylon brushes, you can pick one up on our website. I'm going to go ahead and repeat that for all the remaining weld nuts. Before we raise our hitch up, I'd like to go over the hardware we're going to be using. We're going to have some M12 bolts, and then we're going to follow that up with a conical tooth washer, and you're going to want to make sure that the teeth on the washer are facing towards the hitch, and then we're going to be using the existing weld nuts to secure it down. With an extra set of hands, we're going to put our hitch in place, and we can start putting our hardware in. Now I'm only going to get 1 bolt in on each side, Or you can just support the hitch and I can get the rest of my hardware in place. I'm going to come back with a 19mm socket and I'm going to snug up all my bolts. We'll repeat that for the other side as well. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to torque all my hardware to the specified amount in the instructions. And we're going to repeat that for all the remaining hardware. We can go ahead and raise our exhaust back up, and then finally we can remove the strap. As far as our appearance panel goes, we're going to have to modify it in order to put it back in place. And I drew the section that's going to need to be cut out, but in our application we're not going to be cutting it and we're just not going to reinstall it. But you do have the option, you'll just need to cut this out, and there is a diagram in the instructions if you do want to reinstall it. And that'll finish up our look at the CURT Class 3 Custom Fit Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13105 on our 2017 Toyota Sienna.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at eTrailer.com.